And that's especially true of someone like JimONeill, who also has to go through confirmation. So anyone that is, vocally supporting, RFK Jr. with the hopes that he'll fulfill part of this broader Make America Healthy Again agenda should also consider opposing the confirmation of JimONeill, and also opposing this, this type of deregulatory paradigm that he wants to impose, because of course JimONeill frames it as free market innovation, but it would just be a field day for crony capitalism at the end of the day. And also, I forgot to add, one of the other, some of the figures that have inspired, that he's cited as inspiring his views on eliminating efficacy testing, say that the efficacy data should be tested on patients after these drugs are administered to them through biosurveillance, including through digital wearables, and that big pharmaceutical companies, the producers of those products, should be given access to the data so that they can jack up the price, depending on how quote unquote effective the drug is based on this data. And it's also a way to surveil what's going on inside people's bodies, which is eerily reminiscent of things said by people like Yuval Noah Harari, who's, affiliated with the World Economic Forum, talking about the utility, how the next frontier of mass surveillance is to surveil what's going on inside people's bodies. And it's quite disturbing that Palantir has now taken over major functions of HHS, including at the CDC, and other aspects of agency functions. And because of O'Neill's deep ties to both Palantir and Peter Thiel, it's likely that he'll push for a deepening of those ties. And Palantir is really the engine that the mass surveillance state runs on. It's a contractor to every single U.S. intelligence agency.